Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I say Kahalaim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Makakwadash, and double honors to our apostles, our elders, great milestone. Learn this truth that salutation to the elect scattered across the world, right? Namely here in America, in Babylon. So, members of the household of faith, and yeah, this is the book of Sirach, the 14th chapter, and the 5th verse. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envy himself, and this is a recompense of his own wickedness." It says, if he do good, he do it unwillingly. At the last end, he will declare his wickedness. The envious man hath a wicked eye. He turn away his face and despise men. A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. A wicked eye envy his bread, and he is a niggard at the table. Okay, so here it is. You got something called envy, strife, which scripture speaks about in Galatians, the 5th chapter. Envy, strife, and that's a real thing in this ministry, because here it is, you got brothers with portions that are maybe greater than you. You got a brother that may be of, deeper in the scriptures. He may be on a higher level, and you got to be satisfied with your portion, all right? We can't all be, we can't all be the Apostle Tahar. We can't all be, King David. Can't all be Paul. We can't all be the 12. We can't all be, the 70. We all have levels. Every prophet had his portion, man. Ezekiel had a bigger portion than Haggai, for instance. Moses had a bigger portion than Aaron, but Aaron had his portion. Aaron had his portion. Moses had a bigger portion. I mean, this is how these things go. But the thing is, we got to be satisfied with our own portions, man. We got to be satisfied with our own portions, because it's a real thing, that envy, jealousy thing, man. Amongst the truth, because we're in these bodies, in this flesh, and see, your ego and your ego and all that will start to make you look at brothers, certain type of ways and shit like that. It'll make you despise men. As it says here. You got men that will come and watch our videos, and really they learn from you secretly, but they never give you the credit. They'll never like, hey, shalom, the water, brother. Hey, you taught me so much. They'll never say nothing like that, man. They'll never come on there. They just watch your videos, take everything they can from you, and really, and really they don't even give credit where credit is due. That's why we give double honors to the apostles. That's why because we watch them, and we learn from them. We got taught this truth by them. So hey, man, you're supposed to give credit where credit is due, but amongst our people, you got this envying. You got this envying that goes on. You got men coveting each other's spirits and their lots, and see, that's an Edomite trait, man. That's what Esau and the heathens do. They look at each other, try to one up each other and get over on each other and shit like that. We're not supposed to be like that, man. We're not supposed to be envying a man's wife, or a man's position, or a man's woman. or man's cattle or his car or whatever, you know. All right, we're supposed to be satisfied with our own portions. Okay, what did the Lord do for me? At a certain point, you got to get to the understanding of what you're on the earth to do. You know, as a man in this life, you know, you got to come up on a level to understand. Okay, this is my portion. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my lot. This is what my life path is going to be. You know, the Lord, He gave me these type of talents, and this is what I'm going to do. You know, the people in the world, they find their niche. You know, their segment that they're allotted, and you know, they run with it. So, hey, the scripture say, hey, make the vision plain upon tables that He may run there. Read it. You got to find your lot, and you got to run with it. You know, you got to find what you're good at specifically. You know, what the Lord got you in, and you gotta stick to it. You know, and you can't look at another man's, you know, his work rate or his, you know, whatever, his spirit, how he teaches, what he does, how people look at him, how people admire the man, you know, and because that's where jealousy and envy and murder springs up, you know. All right, that's where you get evil thoughts. That's where you start hating a brother, you know, despising them for no reason. Okay, so the word niche, right? A niche is a French word which means a recess, a shallow recess in a wall. A niche, a nook. All right. A niche is it's like a hole in a wall. It's like your own lane, if you will. You know. All right. Everyone has to find their own lot. Everyone has to find what they were meant to do. All right. Esau done found his lot. Esau's in his lot. His lot is to be the devil. His lot is to be the wicked. All right. 2/3 of our people, they found they lot in America. Be passport boys, this and that. Hey, King David said I was envious at the prosperity when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, you know. Hey, but King David had his lot, you know. The wicked had their lot. And eventually, hey, he found his niche, you know. He found his what he was gonna do, you know, him and his house. You know, Joshua and them, the men of the Lord. So it says niche can refer to a recess in a wall or a specialized area of interest, expertise, or market, or even the ecological role of an organism. All right. So hey, we all have to find what we're great at, man. You know, and we all have to do our part, man. You know, you got to find what it is that you do. You know, and you can't look at another man and be coveting his spirit. You know, because hey, that happens, man. You know, I can sense, I can feel it. You know, I know I don't have to even, you know, oh well, this specific person or this one, that. It's not even about that. I can just feel, you know, hey, there's Jake that comes around you, and they're not even genuine, man. They just want to, oh man, you know, this dude could fall off, or oh, yeah, I wish I had his spirit, or I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. Like you can't even. Sometimes them type of thoughts. I remember years ago that shit. Like when you was young, like in the faith, in the knowledge, you know, you're like damn, you know. But that's wicked, man. You can't covet nobody's spirit, man. You know, you can't look at nobody else and you can't look at nobody else and be like, oh well, you know, I wish I had his life. Or I wish I had, you know. We all have our roles to play, man. You know, that's a childish mentality. The Lord said, hey, when I became a man, I put away childish things. In 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. When I became a man, I put away childish things. You know, when I was a child, speak as a child, thought as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. You learn to And like the Dove commercial, man. You learn to be comfortable in your own skin, you know, comfortable in your own lot, man. Working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's what the scriptures say, man. It says what? Work out your own salvation with fear and with trembling. All right. So we all have an allotment. That's the point, you know. We all have an allotment. All right. It says Sirach 14 and verse 8. It says the envious man have a wicked eye. He turned away his face and despised men. You see, you can't trust a dude that's envious, man. Secretly plotting on you. Secretly, you know, he you know, man, why is this dude life so good? You know, why is this dude gets this, he gets that. You know, you can't trust nobody like that, man. A dude with an envious eye, you know, you gotta watch. This is why the scriptures tell you, watch, be circumspect, man. All right, 1 Thessalonians 5:15, man. I believe it's 5 and 15. You know, because hey, man, you gotta know what Jake's motives are and how they move the little things, man. Are they really happy to see you? Are you happy for me? Like that one song. You remember that one Baby Keem song? Are you happy for me? You know, yeah, Jake, that would be happy for you, man. Life, you know, Lord may bless you. And secretly, man, that nigga wicked. Fuck this nigga. You know, that's how your people do. That's how they think. You know, man, this nigga, man, you know, Lord ain't dealing with you. You know, yeah, you think you doing good? All right, fuck you, nigga. See, that's a covetous, envious, wicked spirit, man. You know, an evil eye. You're supposed to wish the best for your brother, man. You know, you're supposed to be coveting what he got. You know, all right. Be circumspect. Oh, not 1 Thessalonians 5. It's I think it's Ephesians 5. You know, because hey, the scriptures tell you, man, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. You know, but invading one another. All right, cause we're living in dark times, man. We're living in dark times where hey, you can't trust a damn soul. You know, your right hand man will snake you, man. Out there. It's so valuable. It's so crucial. All right, the brotherhood. You know, if you got brothers you can actually trust. You got brothers that, you know, that fear the Lord, that are men of understanding, that have been proven through the test of time. The scriptures say nothing does countervail a faithful friend, man. Nothing can countervail a faithful friend, meaning nothing is really comparable in price. You know, nothing can be put to it. You know, when it comes to a faithful friend, man. So it says, Ephesians 5:15, see that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Y'all about to shy, bro. All right. So yeah, man. Hey, redeeming the time because the days are evil. These are evil days, man. That's why it says, keep back. Let not your right hand know what your left hand do it. Let not. And keep back. And Micah, I think it's Micah. Or it's also Matthew 6. But Micah tell you, keep your doors from her that lieth within thy bosom. You know, your right hand man, you know, could be coveting you, man. All right, that's what they show you in all these movies, like Paid in Full and all these. You know, these are wicked, evil niggas in the world. But see, the truth is cutthroat too, man. You know, you gotta be aware of the script tell you be aware of men, man. You know, coveting your spirit, be looking at you. You know, hey, I be you know, I be watching everything, man. You know. I see a bunch of people on my page, right? I see a bunch of them on my page. Some of them won't even say nothing, you know. And most of them won't even say nothing, you know. A bunch of people watching your videos, and how many of them are really sincere? That's why you can't get caught up in all the views and stuff like that, you know. Cause you don't know. You don't know. Some of them are there to like spy out your liberty. Some of them are there to learn, you know. But some of them are covetous, man. They're like, hey, man, look at this guy. Who do you think he is, you know? They think he's a prophet. You know, they be coveting your spirit, man. They be coveting your brother's work, you know. Because they see you men out there, they see y'all teaching with the vehemency of the spirit. They see you out there consistent, man. I wish I could do that, you know. See, that's wickedness, man. I can feel it, bro. Like I said, I can feel that type of spirit, that type of vibe that's out there, man. You know, that type of spirit, man, is go back to the ancient world. That covetous spirit, it did that Abraham and Korah, man. You know, they saw Moses in them. You know, the Lord was dealing with them, and you know, they was just talking shit in Numbers the 16th chapter. You know, all right, that's why the scripture says, "Beware of murmuring, man." You know, beware of murmuring, because the ear of jealousy hear of all things, in Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. You know, you got murmurers amongst our people, man. They sit there and watch you, man, and they're coveting you brother spirits, man. You know, they you know, some of these men in Israel, all right, they're just coveting you brother spirits. They know that you're the true men of the Lord. They know that you have that power, and they wish they could have that type of knowledge that you got. Like, how do these brothers do this? You know, like every day they putting up these lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I wish I could do that. You know, like they putting up informative lessons through the spirit of the Lord. You know, they don't have to like be a parrot and regurgitate whatever Johanna said. You know, this and that, brother. There's real life hatred for the prophets, man. You know, because they know that you brothers have that power, man. They know that the Lord is working with you, man. You know what kind of honor that is, man. You know, all right. Like, for instance, like the majority of people that sit up there and watch like our apostles, right? The majority of them are not there. They're there to see, like, you know, entertainment, or, you know, they're there to talk shit, leave comments and stuff like that. You know, oh yeah, to harm them, they're this and they're that. You know, that's how they talk, man. They make all these different accounts and leave all. You know, they're there to covet the spirit that's on the apostles, man. You know, they're there to like covet the spirit that the apostles got. You know, like Nate and them, they wish they was like the apostles. See, these different low hanging fruit, you know, lewd fellows of the basis sword, pursuing Acts 17:5. They really wish they was you brothers, man. That's why they're in the gall of bitterness. That's why Acts the 8th chapter, that dude Simon, he was trying to buy the spirit off the apostles, off the true disciples, man. He was trying to buy the spirit. He was coveting an evil covetousness to his house. You know, he was trying to get something that it was not for him. You know, he was trying to he was coveting the spirit of the prophets, man. So that's why the things are written for aforetime are written for our learning. So through patience and faith of the scriptures, we may have hope. You know, and we don't want to be in that spirit of coveting a man's spirit, man. You know, if you're not one of the prophets, then you're not one of the prophets, man. You know, you can't make yourself one of the prophets. If you're not really built like that, you know, you gotta get where you fit in. You might just be a believer. You might just be you know, see here it is. You got women that want to teach. You got women that want to do what we do. You know, hey, you sure you want to get? You sure you want to? You sure you built for this? You sure you built to be hated and to have to lose your life? See, a lot of people are biting off more than they could chew. Like you gotta be careful what you ask for. See, we didn't ask for this life. This life chose us. You know, that's the thing. And this life, hey, this is a yoke. This is a heavy yoke. So you got women that want to teach and they want to do this. They wish they were men. You know, they wish they were men. See, we gotta be satisfied with the Lord gave us, man. You know, if the Lord made me a woman, hey, well, I'm a woman. I gotta fit in what I fit in. You know, Scripture speak about being stiff-necked and rebellious and stuff like that. Hey, well, I wish I was a man. I wish I was a boy, and I wish I and all this other stuff. You know, that's Jake's folly in their minds, in their heads. You know, damn, bro, damn.
I wish like I was like so and so. I wish I was nah, brother. Be yourself, man. Be yourself and get in where you fit in. Okay. Woe to you that covet your evil covetousness, man. Okay. Matthew 6 and verse 3. When thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which is in secret himself shall reward thee openly. Okay. So, hey, the thing is, man, that you gotta do your alms in secret. See, this whole truth is alms. This whole truth is you doing alms. It's charity. All right, whether or not you giving money or you teaching, that's part of your time. You're giving your body living sacrifice. That's alms. That's charity. So the thing is that we have to be satisfied with our portion. So it says Sirach 14:8 again. It says the envious man had the wicked eye, and he turned his face in despisement. Why does the envious man despise you? Because he wish he was you. He wish he had your characteristics. He wish he had your spirit. He wish he had your knowledge. He wish they see a lot of things. A lot of things stem from jealousy and covetousness, man. A lot of problems, a lot of murders, a lot of the things that happen between Jake is one envying another, man. Trying to take a man's life. Trying to take a man's spirit. A man, like the Benjaminites, they got something called red eye. They'll do you dirty amongst each other if they put their eye on you and they're envious of you. They'll put curses on you, voodoo, all kind of shit, man, because they want to be like you. Oh, I wish I had her hair. I wish I had his his money, his house, or this or that. They'll try to fuck up your life because of the fact that they're not satisfied with their portion. They're not happy with the Lord gave them or what they got going on in their life. The Lord told you he make it rain on good and evil. Time, chance happen to every man. See, the thing is, patience is a virtue, man. One day you'll get your chance. One day you'll get your chance to be the man or to be the whatever it is that you want to be, to get your 15 minutes of fame or whatever. You don't have to be an asshole, be a demon and go up there and mess with, put false reports on a man, or you don't have to throw a man under the bus to make yourself look good or whatever. You got people that here it is. I seen Jake deport each other, man, because so and so got a better looking man than her or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna report their own sisters, man. Their brothers. They'll call the fucking white man on each other. Oh, so I could be the one. I could be the only one up here with the American kids or this or that. Look, man, this is a messed up people, brother. This is a fucked up people, man. This is a demonic people, man. That are covetous, man, envious amongst each other, and they'll fucking destroy each other's lives with seeing you go down, and that'll make them happy. Like that's gonna make your life better. To see your own flesh and blood get deported or go to jail or whatever the case may be, get put to death, or so you could take their stuff. The Lord judged King David for being covetous, man, and taking Uriah's wife. The Lord gave him sure mercy, but see, even King David had that covetous spirit on him, trying to take somebody's wife. Okay, he wasn't satisfied with his own portion, being the king, showing you how that type of spirit can hop on the king, man. That type of spirit can hop on the king, man. So we gotta be wary, of these kind of types of things, man. And okay, so Sirach 14:8 said the envious man have a wicked eye. He turned away his face and despised men. You gotta be aware of despising men, because of them talents they got, man. All right. Brother might have more talent than you. A brother might be more better speaker. A brother might be more beloved than you. It's okay. Hey, brothers got their levels of, whatever. All right. Brother might get more views than you. A brother might get more comments. He might get more women than you. I don't know. It is what it is. All right. It's not for you to, sit there and look at his comment board. Man, what the fuck? Man, what the fuck? This dude's exalting himself, Oh, this dude is Ah, man, you know what? Yeah, brother, his brother's not. He's not even in my camp. He's not even in the camp. You know, he's not. The Lord ain't dealing with him. You see, that type of spirit is off, man. Okay, we're all supposed to be happy for each other. All right, you're supposed to be in the spirit of brotherly love. You know, you're supposed to be in the spirit of a man, bro. You know, shit. Hey, you build yourself up, man. You get your chance. You know, you do the work. You put the work in. The Lord rewards you for your labors, man. You know, whatever that case may be, the Lord will reward you for your labors, man. So it says the covetous man is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked dry up his soul. A wicked eye envy his bread, and he's a nigger at the table, a niggard. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself and give the Lord his due offering. Remember that death will not be long in coming, and that the covenant of the grave is not shown unto thee. Do good unto thy friend before thou die, and according to thy ability, stretch out thy hand and give to him. Defraud not thyself of the good day, and let not the part of a good desire overpass thee. Shalt thou not leave thy travails unto another, and thy labors to be divided by lot? That's right. So, yeah, we want to be aware of being covetous and envious, man, of our brothers, man. You know, you got wicked thoughts come in your head, man. You know, you gotta check that shit, man, at the door. You gotta check all them wicked thoughts, man, that be creeping in your head, man, about brothers. All right, because if you don't get if you say you never got them type of thoughts, then hey, you're lying. Because we all have, you know. But you got to check that shit. You know, you got to leave that at the door, man. You know, because that will cause you to fall off, man. That will cause you to become a bitter individual, man. You know, that's not part of the fruit of the spirit. You got to mind your business, and you got to do your own work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, all right, because you've had situations amongst the camps, amongst the word, amongst the brothers that's doing the work, you know, where you got brothers envying each other, man. You got men looking at each other sideways, man. Oh, his brother, he think he's the chief speaker. Oh, I'm the speaker. No, you're not the speaker, man. You know, hey, man, brother, hey, man, I've been in the truth longer than you. You know, and you know, hey, brother, that brother might be on a higher level than you. He might be a better speaker. He's better for the sheep, for the audience, for the, you know, he might be more snappy with the scriptures, you know, or he might be more, whatever the case may be, might have more of a speaking talent. You know, he might not have a stutter. He might not, you know, whatever the case may be, man. Oh well, hey, you gotta not force the course of the river, man. Sometimes the brother might come and hey, he might be on a higher level than you know, and that's all right. You might come up on the level, you know. The Lord might use that brother to sharpen you up, man. You know, Proverbs 27:17. You know, a friend sharpening the countenance. Matter of fact, let's get that Proverbs 27:17. It says, "Iron sharpen the iron, so does a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. Iron sharpen the iron, so a man sharpen the countenance of his friend." Hey, you got to take the good from a brother, man. You know, not necessarily covet his spirit or whatever, but you got to take what you can from everybody. You got to take the good from people and leave the bad. You know, hey, there's something to be learned from every brother. I try to learn from all the. I sit there and watch. I say, oh, look at this brother. This brother got a humble spirit on him. Maybe I could learn to be more like him. You know, in that aspect. Maybe he just lets things. You know, I like how he handles certain things. I try to be more like that. You know. Or maybe he got real good regimen and eating or whatever. He got experience. He's good at dealing with money or shit like that. You know, I learned from stuff like that. I try to learn what I can from Jake. You know, from brothers. And I try to leave. You know, because we all gonna see faults in each other and shit. You know, but the thing is, you know, you want to take the good. You know, you want to take the good from a brother. Okay, Shalom, Yabashan Shabrakata to you. All you seers out there, man. All you brethren. Okay. Exodus 20 and and your sisters too. Exodus 20:17. This thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, and I shall not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant. Oh, look at him. He got all these type of slaves. You know, man try to kill you for what you got. You know, a man will try to do you dirty, your own flesh and blood, man. You know, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass being his donkey, all right, or his animal, you know, nor anything that is thy neighbors. That's right. You're not gonna covet anything that belongs to yeah, everything. He's saying, yeah, that's right, brother. That's the spirit, elder brother. Yeah, that's the spirit. You know, that's the spirit, man. You know, the elder brother has gone through these type of things. As many brothers have gone through these type of things, you know, men start looking at you like, who is God think he is, man? Hey, brother, that brother be a man of the Lord. You don't even know, and you're over there coveting a man's spirit or looking at him sideways. Hey, again, Sirach 14. You see, because men want to be the one. They want to be the number one. Like, they want to be the one that, yeah, I'm the one. Well, there's a lot of prophets, man. There's 144,000 prophets, man. You know? Hey, you might be a prophet. The brother might be a prophet, man. Hey, and you let the work speak for itself. You let the Lord work out things. You're not to sit there and you know, and make reports about it, man, or try to, like, you know, this is the problem amongst our people, man. You got pride, ego, you know, you gotta let the truth prevail, like the elder from Dallas be saying. You know, you gotta let the truth prevail. You gotta let the truth prevail, man. Let the truth win. Let the spirit of the Lord flow. You know, the scriptures speak about quenching the spirit, man. All right. If the spirit is on a man and the Lord is dealing with the man, you can see through the, you know, you can't, who are you to negate this? You can't negate it. You can't, if this counsel be a man, it come to naught. But if it be the most high, you can't overthrow it. So the Lord is working with men on different levels. And hey, be happy that the Lord is working with you on whatever level the Lord is working with you on, whatever level, you know. And the Lord will increase you. You continue with humility to work, and the Lord will put you on a level, man. By the time you know it, you 15 years in the truth, 20 years in the truth, on some type of very high level, man. You know, by the time you look at it, you out of America, you out of the captivities, man, that we're in. But see, we got to work. You know, we got to keep our heads down. We got to work, man. We got to worry about the next man. Looking at the Lord said, keep thy eyes single, man. You know, therefore your whole body be full of light. You know, because what did he mean by that? He meant mind your fucking business, man. You know, keep your eyes single. Don't be entangled with the affairs of this life. You know, and do my work, man. You know, do my work as an evangelist. All right, as a wise master builder, and I'll reward you, man. You do the work, man. Worry about yourself. You can't be worried about what everybody else is doing. You got your cubicle. You know, you at work. You got your station or whatever the hell, and you got to make sure you do your shit right, and then you'll get your promotion in due time, man. You don't need to be up there kissing nobody, you know, rear end. You know, you don't gotta be bending over and doing this and that like the gorilla and these people looking for the favor of the world and talking shit about men and this and that, trying to throw men under the bus, doing all this different shit. Jake, no, you do the work. The Lord will exalt you in due time, man. All right. My servant shall deal prudently. Isaiah 52:13. He said, my servant deal prudently, and he shall be exalted, and he be extolled and be very high, man. Isaiah 52:13. You know, my servant, those that give all diligence, man. Those that are not running around coveting the world or trying to be, you know, trying to be like a woman taken care of, pampered and shit in the society. No, we're here to serve. We're here to work. All right. The Lord Hawashai said, I was like, I was as one that serveth amongst you. I'm amongst you as one that serveth. You know, who is greater? This in the book of Luke. He told us that he was amongst us as one that serveth. I am amongst you as one that serveth. So he wasn't looking at brothers' positions, and he wasn't looking at that. He was there to serve. He was there to work. He said, I must do the work of him that sent me. My meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. You can't finish the work looking at other men's spirit and checking them and micromanaging and trying to see what, oh, well, let's see if he fall. Well, what if you fall? You know? So just be happy with your spirit and what the Lord has given each and one of us, in our respective lots, in our respective lots. Because we all have a respective lot, man. Okay, James 3:16, for where envy and strife is, there is confusion, every evil work. That's right, man. Okay. So Luke 22 and the 26th verse. But he shall not be so, actually 25. My bad, 25. It said, and he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority are called benefactors. They that exercise authority are called benefactors. So it says, but you shall not be so. You shall not be so like the kings of the Gentiles. You're gonna be as you're not gonna be as them. It says, but he that is greatest amongst you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as doeth serve. It says, for whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth, is not he that sitteth at meat, but I am amongst you as he that serveth. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father have appointed unto me. All right, so that time and chance that is going to happen to every man. That time and chance is going to happen to the man that keep himself in straitly, that works out his own salvation with fear and trembling, and doesn't deal like a worldly feminine guy, man. He just simple, man. He just mind his business, and the Lord increases him. That's why the scriptures say, man, speak not at all of other man's lives. If it lies much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men, and speak not of other men's lives. What another man got going on and this and that. All right, that's his business. That's not your business. It says Jeremiah 22 and verse 16. It says he judged the cause of the poor and the needy. Then it was well with him. Was not this to know me, said the Lord? But thy eyes and thy heart are not, but for thy covetousness, and for to shed innocent blood, and for oppression, and for violence to do it. All right, that's your people, man. Their heart is given to their covetousness. Wherefore they have shed innocent blood and oppression and violence to do it. That's why they love to have it so in this society, in this system. Just a bunch of covetous children, man. That's what this nigga culture has become. This black rapper culture. Just coveting another man's things and shit like that. Yeah, that's wickedness, man. That's wickedness. Coveting another man's life, his spirit, what he got. That's his portion, man. That's his lot. That's his that's what he got going on, man. But what do you got going on? That should be your concern. Luke 9:46, then there arose a reasoning amongst them, which of them should be the greatest. All right. Mark 9:33, and they came to Capernaum, having said, come to be in the house. He was questioning them, what were you discussing on the way? But the ones who were silent, but the ones were being silent, for on the way they argued with one another again about who was greater. Having sat down, he called the 12, and he said to them, if anyone wants to be first, he shall be last of all and the servant of all. The last shall be first. That's right. I think that's probably the NLT or GNT, one of those that the elder brother put up there. But yeah, that's a good one too. First Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous. A thief or a covetous guy is likened to a feminine dude or adulterer. That's all in the same boat right here. Nor a drunkard, an excessive drunk, nor a reviler, nor an extortioner shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. But and such were some of you, but you are washed and you are sanctified and you are justified in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai by the Spirit of the Most High Yahweh. All right. So, yeah, man. Ephesians 5 and verse 1. Be therefore followers of the Most High Yahweh Shai. Dear children, walk in love as Hamashiach also loved us and have given himself for us as an offering and a sacrifice to the Most High for a sweet smelling savor. But fornication, uncleanliness, or covetousness, let it not be once named amongst you as becometh the saints. All right. Neither filthiness or foolish talking nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. For ye know that no whoremonger, no unclean person, nor covetous man who is an idolater have any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and of his father, the Most High Yahweh. All right. So that's it, man. You know, no covetous unclean man of have part in this kingdom. You know, no idolater or whoremonger has part in the kingdom of our Lord. You know, so Colossians 3 and 5. Therefore, mortify your members upon the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For the which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. That's right. Coveting is idolizing. That's right. You can't idolize nobody. You know, the scriptures told you that you have man's person admiration because of advantage. All right. The Lord said he would not reverence any man's person. He would stand in awe of no man. All right. Likewise, us, you know, here it is. Yes, we have fathers of our after our flesh that corrected us, but we have to be subject to the Father's spirits and live. That's what the scriptures say. You know. So Sirach, the 14th chapter, which is the basis of the lesson, you know. And the 8th verse, it said, the envious man hath the wicked eye. He turned away his face and despised men. So we gotta beware of being in that spirit. You know, a covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. A wicked eye envieth his bread, and he is a niggard at the table. So the scriptures speak about eating at the table of the Lord, man. So we don't want to be a nigger at the Lord's table. You know, we want to be moving with the fruit of the spirit, you know. All right. Hey, we're happy for each other, you know. We want to see brothers do good. All right. We want to see brothers you know, we want to deal like real men. We don't want to deal like niggas in the world, you know. You know, a brother, you got art with a brother, you know, you go to him, you know. You got a problem, you guys speak your mind, you know, you don't, you know, you just be straightforward, be upright. It's gonna speak about the upright man stirring himself up against the hypocrite. In Job 17, you know, he that have clean hands made strong and stronger. In the 8th and 9th verse, you know, so we want to deal as upright men, as Tobit, you know, said, man. You know, in the 4th chapter, if you would deal uprightly in the 4th chapter, you know. So with that, I'll leave it there. I say, call name La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to our apostle elder, great millstone, learn his truth. All right. And peace I taste to you, elect brethren out there, and your households of faith, man. All right. So with that, shalom, and peace to you, man. Let me read the brother last scripture here. Sirach 30:24. It will make you old before your time. Jealousy and anger are short to your life, man. So yeah, that's right. So yes, sir. You have to walk for the precepts, and with that, shalom to you. Shalom.